Dubai, a city that has established itself as the favored destination for expats and businesses. What is the fact that fascinates entrepreneurs all around the world to relocate their families and businesses to Dubai? You may have seen the beautiful and lavish sights of Dubai. Expensive cars, skyscrapers, and luxurious cruises. Why is this small peninsula so popular for entrepreneurs? How did the government manage to build up such a beautiful city in the deserts of the Gulf? Let's have a look at the stats of Dubai. Dubai is one of the 7 Emirates of the United Arab Emirates, located along the coast of the Persian Gulf. Arabic is the official language. However, expats and travelers commonly communicate in English. Speaking of the expats, around 85% of the 3.3 million population of Dubai are expats. It won't be inappropriate to say that Dubai is run by foreigners. Now the question pops up, why do so many people from Europe and other developed countries move their businesses and relocate their families to this small desert? On one hand, where people consider moving a business to an unknown country as a huge risk, investors are pouring into Dubai nonstop. Besides the disadvantages of an alien market, unknown customer demand, and traditions, why do most entrepreneurs move their businesses to Dubai? There are essential plus points to move your businesses to Dubai. Entrepreneurs move to Dubai because Dubai offers better opportunities. The quote-unquote mini Europe offers great opportunities for young entrepreneurs and businesswomen. Dubai offers everything it takes to attract young blood. The government has played its game to introduce reforms and initiatives for the youth. The 2018 visa policy catches the eyes of the young talents to start their businesses. The 5- and 10-year student visas are introduced to give recent grads a chance to hunt down their dream jobs. Most importantly, Dubai has several startup incubators that accommodate your business if it has high chances to enrich their economy. If your application gets accepted in these incubators, you're lucky. They will guarantee you access to set up frameworks like the trade license and a working visa. They also allot you a working space in their innovation centers where you get free mentorship. The best part is you get exposed to an elite community of entrepreneurs and you have a chance to build an effective network. All this in return for a small fee, $500 per month for the workplace and $600 per year for visa and licensing. Who thought an Arab country could be a heaven for female entrepreneurs? A significant part of their economy is dependent on women. Dubai offers a female-friendly platform for businesswomen who are part of the pillars of Dubai's economic success. Women are no longer behind in education. More than 70% of university graduates in Dubai are women. UAE truly offers what you call gender equality. The Women's Investment Network in Dubai is also trying to help women gain financial management. Female entrepreneurs make up 44% of the workforce. This number is growing because more female entrepreneurs are creating support groups to uplift their fellow entrepreneurs. In a male-dominated economic world, a city with such opportunities is definitely the best place for female hustlers. Entrepreneurs also consider moving to Dubai because the city has proved to be the leading hub of businesses. From startup to enterprise level, businesses are continuously setting up in Dubai and the market is growing day by day. The economic growth of the UAE has significantly increased from 2.9% in 2018 to 3.7% in 2019. That's a huge figure. The invincible economy also attracts more investors to start a business in Dubai and secure their investment. The government has set up a zero-deficit federal budget from 2019 to 2021. The cabinet has approved $49 billion for this motive, which is more than the entire budget of several neighboring countries. This means that they have assigned money for the health, education, and social well-being of their citizens. Who wouldn't love having such a caring government? The UAE has a happiness and well-being ministry and ranks high among all the regional countries in the World Happiness Index. Dirham, the currency of the UAE, is gaining value day by day. This means owning an asset in Dubai will be priceless in the future. owning real estate properties is quite easy nowadays. People are investing in real estate and stocks, and this is the easiest money one can make in Dubai. You simply invest, sit back, and relax. Your net worth increases as the market rises by and by. Another famous feature of the economic hub is its free zones. Entrepreneurs and business owners may choose to bring their business to the mainland or one of Dubai's many free zones. But what are these free zones? The free zones are areas within Dubai where goods, services, and commodities are traded without the intervention of stringent customs regulations. In the free zones, you will retain 100% ownership without the aid of UAE sponsors. These areas also have numerous other benefits, like minimal export or import duties and faster licensing for business setup. These all urge foreign investors to invest in Dubai. If you've been worrying about paying thousands of bucks of taxes, free zones protect you and offer a lot of advantages. Entrepreneurs prefer living and working in Dubai because it offers easy business. Where all countries around the world are complicating their visa process, it is getting easier and easier to start a business in Dubai. In 2018, the World Bank reported that UAE jumped to the 21st position in business operations. It stands higher than the world powers like France, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, and Japan. In Dubai, it is extremely easy to get construction permits and to register properties. The free zones make it simpler to kick off a company with the least expenses. This is really smart of the Dubai government. Dubai has a significant location in the Arabian world. It links the Middle East to the rest of the world. Living in Dubai opens a window of opportunity for easy business in South Asia and Africa. There are, of course, a few complications, however. Dubai has no competitor when it comes to offering ease in business. So, whenever you plan to relocate your family or start a business, make sure you don't forget Dubai on your list. It'll enhance your exposure and expand your global outreach. To be honest, these economic facts are not the only reasons why entrepreneurs move to Dubai. Entrepreneurs love to spend their hard-earned money lavishly. And this is where the cultural diversity of Dubai attracts most of the business owners. Dubai is the 9th safest city in the world, following Tokyo and Singapore, and it has the lowest crime rate in the world. The city keeps track of the crime, healthcare, and population through world data. Speaking of the culture, Dubai is a Middle Eastern city, but has an influence of all the cultures from Asia, Africa, and Europe. Dubai has the cheapest airlines such as Fly Dubai and Air Arabia, as well as the luxurious ones like Fly Emirates. You can fly to the Egyptian pyramids in 4 hours, or visit Bangkok with a 6-hour flight. The city itself has all the charms a youngster could imagine: Lamborghinis, 7-star hotels, clubs, and travel destinations. Whoever visits Dubai always visits the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, and the Burj Dubai. The city also has world-class tourist sites like Ferrari World, Dubai Frame, and the Miracle Garden. The mixed culture can be a huge paramount of success for your business. You get to know the needs of consumers worldwide. You learn about the tradition, food, dress, and rituals of different ethnicities. In essence, if you want to come across people from all nationalities, Dubai could be your go-to place. The most important reason for entrepreneurs to move to Dubai is because Dubai is income tax-free. People worry about the cost of living in the UAE, but the reality is you save far more because you don't have to pay thousands of dirhams as monthly income tax. This also fascinates job seekers to make the fullest of this win-win situation. Of course, this does not mean that Dubai is completely tax-free. UAE introduced a 5% tax on businesses in its 2018 reforms. This tiny percentage is negligible if compared to that of the other countries. Dubai charges a small amount of taxes but does not enforce direct taxes on personal incomes, corporate profits, or low customs duties where most countries enforce a 30 to 50% income tax. Hence, a common saying that Dubai is expensive proves to be wrong. In fact, living in Dubai is a massive savings. This is what attracts business owners the most. Dubai is the financial, cultural, and social hub of the 21st century. If you are an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur wannabe, Dubai could be your next home. We hope to give you a detailed insight into Dubai's economy in future videos. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our next video on how Elon Musk invests his big fortune and how you can adapt his investing strategies.